Today, I would like to offer a little bit of a different kind of encouraging moment. Usually, we try to reach you all wherever you are as individuals, in a sense. Today, I want to encourage us as a church because this church is very encouraging. And hopefully, you have heard that over this sermon series about answering God's call. So, for the next 3 weeks, we're going to offer these encouraging moments for all of you because you're part of this church and for the church as a whole. As you know, this Sunday is All Saints Sunday, and this is not the reading this year, but it is often the reading, and I think it is a very good word of encouragement that this church has lived up to. It's from Hebrews 12. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race that is marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you may not grow weary and lose heart. I just want to tell or remind you some of the ways that this church, though we all do feel weary, this church has not grown weary and has not lost heart. When we entered the pandemic, we had to quickly change gears. We had to shift into the technological age. We had to begin completely rearranging Holy Week. And so we did, and many of you gave your witnesses on Good Friday night, and some of us gathered for a Holy Thursday meal like we had never had over Zoom, and it was beautiful. And we did a Zoom Easter sunrise service and saw the sunrise from many different places. Very quickly, the food pantry rearranged their setup so that they could continue to provide this ministry safely, and it continues on. Your lay leaders, our lay leaders, are stepping up in every way, helping to work together to make decisions and to safeguard all of the ministries, the finances of our church. And speaking of finances, you all have learned to do online giving, you're doing text giving, you're mailing in your checks when none of us can be here present, and that is amazing. Recurrent online giving is actually one of the most sustainable ways to sustain church ministry. We have members checking on members. We've had a transition of pastors. We sent Steve Murphy off in grand style, and Grayson has felt so beautifully welcomed. These are just some of the ways that you, as a church, have persevered and have not lost hope. And so I hope that you will continue to do that you will feel strengthened by these stories, as we all answer God's call, even in such a time as this.